Welcome to a brand new Hidden Driveway Debrief. Today I'm here with ROOTSBBY, who just released a brand new full project called... I'm going to butcher this so bad. Actually, maybe you should say the title. I think you should say the title.
Desgraça. Okay, this is how I say it. Desgraça elétrica. Desgraça elétrica. Or you can
Desgraça
just call it
elétrica.
electric. Or you can just call it electric disgrace. That's fine.
Okay. With Desgraça elétrica. I hope I said that right.
Yep.
/ electric disgrace.
Yes.
Which I think is really exciting because it's your first proper full project in 2 years. 'Cause, you put out some EPs, but it's been a minute since you've put a full thing. And this is also your debut under your new alias also. Because you were birutaboy
that's true.
when we did the interview initially.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is correct. I changed my name because I don't know. I felt like it was kind of a stupid name, and I was just drawing on my sketchbook ROOTSBBY. I'm like, that's a cool name. I should just change to that because Isaac changed his name. It's been some time now. I think people even forgot about that, but he changed his name, and it's way better now. So I think I could change my name and sound a little bit more professional. Professional because what I do isn't professional. It's just more for me because I think it's fun. But still, I wanted a new name. I wanted a little bit of change. Also, because I'm a growing boy now, so can't be a boy forever. Can't be Peter Pan.
Yeah, exactly. I like how you kept the root from birutaboy in ROOTSBBY also. So it feels like an evolution of the original name.
Yeah. So yeah, it came to be because of that, and because my locks, because I colored them brown, they kind of look like actual roots from a tree. Mm-hmm. Also, my mom really likes a band called Roots. It's a reggae band. So yeah, the Roots. I'm confused. Not T Roots. That's a Brazilian reggae band.
Oh.
And she really fucked with it. So I'm like, okay, that's a good name too. My mom knows what's up, so I'm gonna change it.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed the project. I also thought it was worth talking about because half the songs aren't even in English, so I don't even know what you're saying for half these. So I gotta know what's up. I gotta know what's going on. But I think even with it not being in English, it's still really fun because again, your flows and your personality still come through regardless. So it's still really fun, even though I have no idea what you're saying on half the songs.
Well, that's cool. I think honestly because my main focus, I really like rapping. My main focus has always been production, and it will always be production until I die. I think because production is the most fun part of all of it. And one thing about this album, I showed some songs to my friend, and it was my friend that knows Portuguese. So I showed him the cuts in Portuguese, and she was like, "Yo, listen, I love you. These instrumentals are fire, but you cannot rap for shit. You can't rap for shit." I'm like, that's rude. I'm that's fine because I don't even be putting too much thought into them. So I think it's good actually that you don't really understand the words. I think I rap okay on it. Rapping in Portuguese is way more difficult. Our words are way longer, and our slang isn't adjusted for rhyming. I feel English slang is already thought of with a rhyme in mind. So it's really way difficult to rap. Way more difficult to rap in Portuguese than it is in English.
Yeah, because I know there are a lot of times where you were kind of just doing syllables. There weren't words. You would just say certain syllables that rhymed for the Portuguese songs.
Yeah, well, that's true. Because the words are longer. They're more difficult. You have to warp them more. You have to deform the words and really get into it. So that's why there's I think there's 2 songs where I don't even change flow. I just keep rhyming the same words because I'm just in that flow state. I'm this word, this word, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and that's the most fun I've had recording something. Just doing that because there's a bunch of high C songs. High C is still one of my main inspirations. High C does that a lot, where it's just going and going and going and going and going on the same rhyme pattern, and it can get repetitive, but I think I executed pretty well, just like High C does. Because he executes it well as always.
Yeah.
So I think it's fun. I think that's a fun thing to do.
Yeah, and in terms of the actual album itself, what made you want to decide it was time for a new full project?
I've been working in a main full project since I stopped. I'm always working on music. I'm always recording shit. I wanted to do a full project. It's just that I didn't have ideas, good enough ideas. When last time you interviewed me, I was already doing another project that got canned because I didn't like it.
Was that the Neptune?
I didn't really like the sound. One? Yeah, yes, because I was just learning how to do Neptune's beats and how to rhyme on them, and I felt it was like it wasn't even like inspired by Neptune's beats. It was the same thing as like searching up Neptune-side beats on YouTube and downloading them. Like it was basically just a Neptune's ripoff. So I feel like there's still a lot of inspiration from the Neptunes on the record if you really listen for it. Because I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like it's shit that I learned from him. So it doesn't really sound like a Neptune's record, but there's a lot of inspiration in there. I don't know if you can listen to it. I hope you can, because that was what I intended for it to sound a little bit like. Have like those 2000 synths and like those rhythms.
Yeah, I heard you had like the collab like on there. I heard that.
Neptunes are still like my favorite fucking like producers ever. So I still take a lot of inspo for them, even though it's not as prominent as like the other project I was doing.
Yeah, because like I feel like this one, it feels very like, I guess just like tropical is like the sound that you went for it. Just like very fun and like beachy.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of songs that feel tropical. I think I'm looking at the track list right now here on my computer because I don't know if you can see it. There's a monitor here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at track list. Like the y.a.m song, Young Ass Misfit. Yeah, that's like the most tropical. That's like a beachy ass fucking beat I did. Like that's fire. I should use that. And I hope you can listen to like Neptune's inspiration on that one specifically because of the drums. A bunch of the drums was Neptune inspired. And also inspired by Ty Cox, which is one of my good friends. I always interview a friend of the channel. You know Ty Cox. If you don't, you should. Please search him out at Ty Cox. Come on. That's a go.
Come on, guys.
Bro, that's a go producer. That's my let's go to producer right there, bro. I love Ty Cox. Love you. Really inspired by him. Like he always streaming his beats and showing us. I'm like, what the fuck is that? How do you think about doing that? Like, why do those drums sound like that? How do you do that? How do you do those melodies? So that's also a main inspiration for this album is Ty Cox. Mm-hmm. That's one of my best friends. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, and also, like, what was like your thought process on like the album title? Because it's really interesting to me.
Well, the first name of the album would be Chacina, which is just like bloodshed in Portuguese. I was just thinking about words that people don't use that much, which is one thing I like to do is like think about. Damn, I don't see people using this word. Chacina. It's like a kind of old slang for bloodshed in Portuguese, so that was gonna be the original name. But I like it. I'm gonna use it more as like a watermark, just like a word that represents me. You know, Chacina. That's like a cool word. And then I was like, okay, so I need a new name for this album. I don't remember where did the album name come from. I think I was just like in the middle of physics class and I was just like scribbling bullshit because I do that. I look like a fucking maniac. I'm just like scribbling random words together. And I was like, electric disgrace. That's fire. That sounds funny. You know? But it wasn't Portuguese. So I'm like, half of my songs are going to be like in English. So I'm just going to slash it twice and then put the title in English so both people can understand the title.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't really have an origin. It's just like some bullshit I thought of.
I mean, it still sounds hard. So like,
yeah.
Yeah, and I guess like with like the beats for the album, like were you making all the beats like with the intention of it being for the project, or were you just making stuff? You decided like I want to hop on this.
No, all the beats were for the album. Like I have a folder for beats for the album. And they all they didn't really follow a pattern, but I wanted them to have like specific sound. I don't know if I accomplished that. I feel like they're very varied, but they're basically like, oh, this is what I think is hard right now, so I'm going to do that. And then if it works, I'm going to put this in the little folder of beats I'm going to use in this album. So I think I did a lot more beats in this album than I was intending to. And there's a lot of beats that I didn't use and a lot of old beats that I repurposed and ended up not using. I think all of them I did fresh for this album, yeah. Pretty sure. I'm looking at it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's true. I use all of them.
Yeah, and speaking of which, so what we're going to do now is me and Paper are going to go track by track through the album. He's going to talk about his experience, like, you know, work on each song. I'll put some little insights and maybe some of my thoughts on the songs too. But like, you have the floor now. This is your album. So if you want to get into the first track, which is Desgraça.
Disgrace. Okay, so this wasn't meant to be the first track. It was just like some random track, and then we're listening to it and re-listening to it again. I was like, it's the name of the album. You know, it has the name of the album in the title. It's like fun. I feel like it sounds like what the album should sound like, so that's gonna be the intro. And then I did a music video for it because it was like one of the only songs I had on my phone at the time. That music video, I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about the music video
Mhm.
before the song. I think that makes sense. That music video was very impromptu. We were just like hanging out, and then we went to this art gallery that was actually like my friend's mom's art, like little gallery pop up that she had for a bit. It's closed now. And then we was like, okay, we just filmed this here. I'm just gonna edit, just do one shot because I just really wanted a music video for this. I'm thinking about doing other music videos for this album, but I really wanted a music video for this. So I just told my friend, yo, just film me doing whatever bullshit. I'm gonna edit it later, and that's what I did. And then I was like, wait, this has a music video already. It has the name of the song. It has the name of the album, so it should be the starter song. I don't really remember doing this beat, to be honest. I don't remember much what I was thinking about when doing this beat. I was really inspired by Ty Cox and Mark, actually, from our team.
You have the tag in there, right?
Because of the fucking balloon boy sound effect. I was just remembering how much I fucking love Five Nights at Freddy's. I love Five Nights at Freddy's so much. It is such a fucking fun brand and a fun, just like, oh, I love Five Nights at Freddy's, dude. And I was like, yo, I should put Balloon Boy because it's my Discord profile picture. I feel like Balloon Boy a lot. He's like a character I relate to. He doesn't even do anything in the series, but like the way people headcanon him, he reminds me of myself so much. So like I'm gonna put that as like a Vox, and I think I don't know if I put in another song. I think I did. I don't know if
There's a
it's
few
this
that's
one that has a
on.
Balloon Boy. Yeah, because I have a bunch of different Voxes on that. So I really like the beat of this one. It's very, I think it is one of like the most funky tracks and beachy. I really like the sound of it. You know, it was inspired by the Neptunes, like the main synths and like the flutes.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that's really important about the beats on this one, I think I found out the importance of open hats and like how they hit.
Yeah.
There's an open hat that hits really like the DMV open hat. I think I put that on there, and it like stops and it just creates energy.
Yeah,
I
because
really
you're very
like
metallic
like
on
this
this one.
song.
They're like this. They don't go like that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. No, it makes sense. And this song is basically, well, it's just about a bunch of fun stuff that I was thinking about. There's like a reference to like a really stupid fucking Brazilian cartoon about dogs called Geese Topa, which is funny because like I haven't thought about that.
That's like
shit
the first line in the song,
like,
right?
Yeah, that's like one of the first.
Yeah,
it's like in the first like pre-chorus, and then I was like, damn, I was like trying to think of words that rhyme with the first thing I said. Like, damn, I forgot about that. I need to talk about that. And then I just put that because like they're two dogs. So I said, I'm with my dogs like Stopa.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not with the peace. I'm not kumbaya. Like, that's funny. That's funny. My lyrics, I don't really put that much thought into them, to be so completely honest with you. It's just what I think is the most fun, and I have fun recording.
Yeah, well, I think it shows because like your delivery is so like strong. Like I feel like you make anything sound like fun and like cool just because that's how you deliver it. So it doesn't really matter what you're saying all the time.
Yeah, I think it has been for more of the vibes. I wish I was like a better writer. I stopped writing in a bit. Now I just do it like just record it, not freestyling it because I stop and then think about what I'm gonna say. I forget. Punch in. I just punch in now. But I feel like I'm going to go back into writing for like specific songs that I want to have like more lyrics on them. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after this. But I really like this first song. I don't have much to say about it because I don't really remember like the whole process of making every song. I really like this beat. My lyrics are funny. I remember showing this song to my friend and her being like, yo, you can't rap for shit. I'm like, dog, that is mean, but okay. I do like the vocals on this one a lot. I like how I mix them. I think in every single song you can hear it. There's like two sets of vocals.
Yeah, I wanted to comment on that actually because I remember when we did your first interview, you're talking about how Bappy always hits with harmonies, and you're like, how do they do that? But you're hitting them in this project though. You figured it out.
Yeah, that's exactly it. The thing you have to do is when you deliver. First off, you deliver the line in a more like flat, normal style. Then you mute it, and then you do it in another way. And that's it. That is it. It is that simple. It is not that hard. I don't know. I didn't figure it out back then, but like I got it now. So that's cool. That's sick.
Yeah, and this goes to the project as a whole, but I think it's really awesome how like cleanly mixed this is because like your older stuff, it used to sound like really fucked up because you had to compensate for your mic being bad. So you like big crush like the whole song, but now it sounds really clean. And like I know you had like a weird like headphone situation for like making the mixing too, right? You still made it sound good.
Yes, yes. I had like 4 different headphones that all broke while I was making this. I got this one, which my
Mhm.
friend. This is the most recent one that I have that actually works right now. It's actually. Well, I actually can't. I can't talk about this.
Oh wait,
I
is it?
can't talk
Oh
about
wait.
how.
Oh, I think I know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we don't need that.
Well, yeah. So I got this headphone mysteriously, and it's actually really good. So I before releasing the album, and after I had like the majority, like 99% of the songs done, I re-listened to this with these headphones, and then just like mixed it accordingly to make everything not as loud as it
Yeah.
was, or just like mixing, just proper mixing and mastering. I just mastered everything.
Yeah. I guess a fun story I have with this song, I'll show it to one of my friends. And because you know how the intro is kind of like washed out before the actual song starts? She
Yes,
turned it up
yes.
because she's like, why is it so quiet? Then she went when the actual song like started playing.
I don't know. I think that's one of the things I should have fixed. I don't know why I didn't listen to it, but it is so quiet on the start. It happened like twice when I showed it to my friend. That is true. Damn, I should have fixed that. But it's a good song. I
No, I
like that
thought at
song
the
a
intro, I
lot.
like
That's
it a
why
lot though. It's like it feels like you're like hearing the album before you're like really in it, if that makes sense.
yes. It's the and yeah. That's why I also thought, oh, that's a good intro. That's funny because like it starts really low to introduce you to the album, so that's a good start. Like that's the good first song, good intro.
Yeah, in general, I think it's just like a really, really fun song and really got good way to start the project.
Thank you. Thank you. I do really like that
Hmm.
song.
Yeah, moving on
I
to
do.
I'm gonna butcher so many of these. Is it chacina or chacina?
Chacina.
Chacina. Oh wait, wrong vote. Okay, chacina la flora. I love all the
Yeah.
voxes you have.
I mean,
Like you have the donkey, and there's some like weird like screaming thing that you have on it too.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude. Okay. Okay. So there's a donkey sample that's from Minecraft. I think I used the Baldi's basic, like the muted Kuika. And also, if you listen to it, there's like, that fucking scary ass sound from the Minecraft caves. They go,
Oh yeah.
it's in there as well. This is the first song I did for the album. This was supposed to be like the intro.
Hmm.
And I really like this one. I was actually very inspired by Gucci Mane, like Beethoven beats.
Oh, I can hear that
Again,
actually. Yeah.
Tycox, no. Again, Tycox, making my career because that nigga's so good. Oh, I love you, Tycox. And I was listening to a lot of Gucci and Gucci beats, like Beethoven beats as well. So I really like. There's like a piano. So it's like basically like 3 instruments. I think it's a piano, like a guitar, like a little muted guitar, and a flute. And the flute's like my favorite part. I did
Hmm.
like a really good flute melody. This song, I really like this song. The song has a completely different mixing than the start because like it was made. I mean, it was the first song, so I didn't even have like a preset for it. I didn't have my preset down. The preset I use
Hmm.
for every song, I didn't have it down. So it's been remixed and remixed and remixed. I show like everyone in the server like in the I Love You server the first one, and it was like so badly mixed. So now I really like the song. Okay, this is like one of my favorites. I think I did it when I come up with using chacina as like a word for my stuff, and I was really infatuated by it. So that's why I say it's like chacina la fora. It means it's a chacina outside. So basically, just saying this like it's a chacina outside. No, we're just killing shit. Basically,
Hmm.
chacina just means I'm killing shit because that's what I do. I kill shit because I'm good at this. Because I'm really good at this. Yeah, you can even hear the fact there's no auto tune in my vocals because I don't really sing.
Hmm.
I think this is interesting. There's still the double vocals, but there's no harmonies because I don't really be singing. I'm really rapping on this one. And I was listening to a lot of Big Rush. I think I talked about him in the last interview. He's like my favorite Brazilian rapper of
Oh,
all
I think
time.
so. Yeah.
So I was listening to him a lot. So my flows are really inspired by him when I'm rapping in Portuguese, at least. If I'm really, really just focusing on the rapping, it's really inspired by him. If you were to know Portuguese and listen to him, I think you could see where the inspiration came from. I really like this song as well. It's the first one I did. I have like sentimental attachment to this one because I remember I made like a snippet for it and I posted it on Twitter. I think it got like 2 likes or something, 14 maybe. I don't know. But I really like this one. I really like the instrumental for this one as well. It's like I think it is the most hard-hitting instrumental in the album. The rest is more chill compared to this one. I like this one. This is one of my favorite cuts.
No, I love your flow. I know, like the dun dun dun, like that's just so catchy to me.
Thank you. I don't remember how I think. I was just like, to get flows, it is so weird. Like starting a song, it is so difficult. Because I'm always thinking, did I already do this flow? I know I didn't do this flow again. I know this is like a brand new one, but I was thinking, damn, did I already do this flow? I feel like I did. So it is so hard to start a song. But because the fact this was my first like song for the album, I just did it with like no issues at all. It's just like I was listening to the beat. I was like, okay, that's it, and like the chorus was like down. Because again, I'm punching in. I'm not even writing, so I'm just like the same bullshit because it's fun. I've been having so much fun making the music, man. I really like this track. I think it really exemplifies how much fun I've been having. This track really does, because I'm just saying bullshit and my flow changed a little bit and my voice changed a little bit. Like it just showed that I'm really having fun. I really like doing this shit.
I feel like it plays to your strengths too, because like I don't know. I feel like the whole project's like really distinct, like production wise, also. Because like even though it says like Neptune's brand, I can hear it a little bit. Like it has like the Brazilian like swag to it that like makes it yours.
Yeah, I tried to put more funk, not funk, like Brazilian funk, like actual Brazilian funk adjacent beats. And just like one of the tracks is, we're gonna talk about it later, but it's actually a Brazilian funk song. So I really like, I put a lot of Brazilian swag because one of the things I was thinking about and why basically half of the album's in Portuguese is because I feel like this is not actually what I'm doing, but sometimes I'm like, damn, am I stealing swag from like another country instead of like putting my shit on where I was born, where I was raised, where I live still? So I try to put in more Brazilian stuff into my music and into my shit because I like being me. I like Brazil. It's not a perfect country. Still like, isn't it like #1 in homicides? I don't know. I'm sure. But I still love this. If we were to be born in any other South American country, I would not like it as much as I like it in here, bro. I really like this. I love my culture and I love my language a lot too. So I just wanted to put that out. Also, because it's like something people are not doing. Like one of the reasons is not only because like I don't see much like Brazilian shit in the like English music market, but I also don't really see much innovation when it comes to the Brazilian like rap scene. Maybe I'm not following it enough, maybe I'm not digging it deep enough on SoundCloud or whatever, but I just feel like the Brazilian like rap scene has been really uninspired. So I'm like, okay, let me try to do something different.
Aren't they all making like Jerk now or something?
Yeah, they're making like Jerk, calling it hood trap like a year late, like 2 years late. Like, bro, we already done that. We passed that, bro. Come on. Like, I don't know. I don't really like criticizing like aloud this type of stuff because like people are having fun. Leave them be. But like, still, man, come on. It's not. It's very creatively bankrupt, I think. And like that's fine if you do that, but like I just want more stuff. And I want actual real Brazilian stuff out.
Yeah, I think it's cool because like I know Zyber's been rapping like Icelandic more, like also.
Yeah.
So it's cool. He doesn't have this album too, so it's cool that y'all are both owning like your where you're from more.
Yeah, and yeah, he was planning to have more Icelandic stuff on like his projects, and I was like, damn, yeah, we need to venerate where we come from because that's a big part of us. And a little bit of appreciation for a culture never hurts, and it's always important to stay tuned in to what's happening in your country instead of just being like, oh USA,
Even Joe Clary, because like I'm from Houston and like Houston has so much culture that I'm just like not really like tapped into.
Exactly, bro. You gotta search up. You gotta know your stuff from where you came from. I know a lot about my country, but I honestly don't know a lot about my city because it's a really small city. And I have been searching up more stuff because I need to know what's going on. I need to know like what music do we listen to, how these people dress, and it's so fun. Culture is so fun. That is what I'm trying to say. Culture is fun, and you need to know about it. I think it's important.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to the next track, which is I don't know. Say this one. I know it wasn't I know it wasn't intentional, but when the album initially came out, the features like weren't listed, which wasn't intentional. That was like a mess up. But it was cool because I heard Bappy. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm very sorry, Pool. I didn't send the guy that puts in my fucking albums on streaming. I forgot to send him the features because I'm fucking stupid. But I'm glad it was totally, dude. I totally thought about this. It's like hidden features, dude. I'm like Travis in a way, you know. This instrumental, man. I really like this instrumental because I feel like it really exemplifies what I was trying to do with the album, with mixing cultures and like the Neptune inspiration. The main melody, you know, the piano. I actually was like, I don't know how to make these melodies or these chords sound good. So I was just like searching up like, oh, how to do Neptune's chords or whatever the fuck. And so I learned about like major sevenths and shit. And I just basically just spammed that on a piano. And I'm like, wait, this actually sounds pretty good. And then I put in a Brazilian. I don't know if you can hear it. I think you can. There's like a
yeah.
So I put in like a Brazilian funk pack that I downloaded because I really wanted to put like those type of vocals in my songs for this album. And then I put more drums on it. And then I think I put like a little flute just to add more. So it's a really simple beat. But Bappy really liked it when I showed them. And they were like, yo, let me hop on that. I'm like, of course, man. I wanted a feature for them anyways. So I was like, yeah, sure. And then we did that. And I really like their verse. Their verse is so good. Again, with the harmonies, bro. Bappy just knows what they're doing, bro. They're fucking amazing with the fucking harmonies here. They're really good.
Yeah, and when it came to, because the song's in English, like, did you have like a reason for like why songs were in English and why some were in Portuguese, or was it just what felt right?
Nah, I was just like, okay, I wanted this one to be English. I like this beat more, so I'm gonna do it in Portuguese. I like this beat more, so I'm gonna do it in English. It didn't even matter. I was just like whatever I was feeling at the time with the beat, you know?
Yeah.
I kind of made like on purpose try to get like the beats with more interesting production in Portuguese, so I could show my friends how like production can be fucking cool with a language they understand, and also have like different songs in the Brazilian market like that people can listen to with different production to make them really stand out. I feel like the ones in English have a little bit of more of an average production, but you can understand the lyrics. And when you can't understand the lyrics because it's in Portuguese, you have like sound candy at least because the production is more interesting. That's what I try to do.
Yeah, because I think, like, I know y'all did Final Destination, but is this your first song like them on like one of your songs in like 2 years or so?
Yeah, they were on like Civic Boys, and that was 2 years ago. That was 2023, right? That's fucking.
And then y'all had Bands on My Pants, but that was also like late 2023, I think.
Yeah, that was late 2023. Yes, I remember that, dude. Yeah, it has been some time I dropped. Damn. Okay. But yeah, it has been some time. We both improved so much. I think it's like crazy if we were to compare like the mixing and like the vocals and like everything on the last song we did to this one. And I think it's interesting because we're still like kind of the same idea where it's like, what if we did a song in this style from another country instead of the normal like rap trap we do? Like the other one was like, what if we did like Argentinian old people music? And I was like, and now it's like, well, if we did like a song with a Brazilian funk beat, you know, it's kind of like a similar idea still. That's interesting. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, this is one of the more like, this is also like very beachy to me. Like this one, like I have to picture it like taking place like outside in my head.
Yeah, I really like every song in this album is A major because when I try doing like the melodies I like to do in minor chords, it doesn't really feel right. So every song is in it not A major, bro. It's in a major chord. Every song is in a major chord, different fucking chords, but they're all in major. So that's where I think this fun sound came from. They're all in a major chord because I wanted this album to sound fun because I like having fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what is the scream during the song? Like the oh.
I don't remember. Wait, can I listen? Wait, okay, I have it right here. Can I listen to it? I swear to God, I don't remember.
That's like right in the intro.
Wait. Yeah, okay. That's my tag. I think it's like in every song. It's from a band. It's actually a pretty like internationally known Brazilian band. It's Sepultura. If you know a little bit about your like rock and your metal, I think you know Sepultura. And I was like, it's again with the Brazilian stuff. I just want to get more Brazilian stuff, and they have a song called "Roots, Bloody Roots,"
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, that's perfect. That's perfect. That was meant for me to grab and use it as like a tag. So that's my tag. It's the same root,
Oh, that's
and
what
then
it is.
I cut it like
Okay,
on the bloody.
dude, I
Yeah,
assumed it was some like YouTube poop sound for some reason, cause like I knew you would
yeah.
have used those too.
I use a lot of YouTube poop sounds, and if it's not from American YouTube poop, if you don't recognize it, it's probably from Brazilian YouTube poop. Like the start of the song, there's a like a boom sound effect. That's from like a old Brazilian meme. I really like old Brazilian memes. They really fill me with nostalgia, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use a bunch of them. There's
Mm-hmm.
so many of them in the fucking. I have like a folder just of tags that are just fucking old Brazilian memes. So if you are Brazilian, like me, that grew up in the era of YouTube poops, you're gonna be like, oh, I remember this.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. So I think there's a little bit of like a barrier when it comes to the tags, but I think it's fun. Like do your research, bro. Just like find out where these shits are from because they're everywhere in Brazilian internet. So, which is where I grew up basically. I grew up on the internet in Brazil, so it's kind of like again with the Brazilian heritage stuff, with the Brazilian culture. It's like nodding to it. It's all related. It all relates back to that. A majority of the decisions on this album.
Yeah, I think that's cool too, cause like I know in your interview you talked about like we had some overlap, cause I think we were both playing like Starfall and like Friv and stuff. But like there's so much that you that you had that I never saw.
Yeah, yeah. There's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of audios. Like a majority of like the audios that are like interlude each song or like at the intro, they're like a Brazilian old meme.
Mm-hmm.
That if you have like a Brazilian friend, you could send them. They probably would recognize it because they were really big in like 2000, like 10, 15, early to mid 2010s.
Yeah.
So that's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
That was really fun. It's like thinking of memes and like, oh, I could sample that, and then just like putting it. That was so fun because it just brought back like a bunch of memories from old Brazilian internet. That was so fun.
Yeah, I love the core. I love all the courses. That one. This one's really fun too. It gets like in my head a lot.
Yeah, Bappy keeps singing it as well. I really
Mm-hmm.
like this song. I like this chorus. It is basically also it really. I think this song and the first song like they like in conjunction they really show like the whole album because it's also like the chorus is half in Portuguese, não sei, which is the same thing as IDK.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So it's just me saying I don't know, não sei. I think it really exemplifies the album, like the mixture of the languages.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this chorus as well. I like the song. I like all these songs. That's why I did that album. That's fucking stupid. Yeah, but let me think about something else about the song. The pianos, I love that piano, man. I think it's from, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if it's from Xenology or Trident. I basically use Xenology and Trident all throughout the album. That's basically like the two main synths, Xenology and Trident,
Mm-hmm.
because Neptune's used Trident a lot, and Xenology's like goated. So that's basically like the main synths, like Xenology and Trident. So I think that's where the piano's from. I think it's from Trident, and I really like the song. I don't have much more to say. I think.
All right. Well, we can move on to the next song, which Namo is how you say it.
Namon.
Namo. Okay, I had it right. Yeah, I like how the beat
Okay,
is
so
like a little more minimal in this one.
oh yeah, it has like those little wow, like those. I forgot the name of the synth. It's like a little talking synth that goes wow wow
Mm-hmm.
on the background. I really like this beat as well, and it has like a cup breaking sound effect, like a glass sound effect because the chorus says "de copo na mão," which is basically we have a big cup in my hand. A copão, it's a Brazilian alcoholic drink. It's basically like whatever fucking like it's normally like gin or vodka with some energy drink. Normally like some cheap ass fucking
Mm-hmm.
mango or watermelon drink. So basically that's it. Like I woke up with one of those in my hand and all I think about is money. That's what it says. It says like with my cup in my hand, I woke up thinking about dollar signs. It's like bullshit again because it sounds cool. This song I really intended to like. I want to show this to one of my friends, and I want them to think I sound cool while I'm talking. right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I meant to make this song just to show everyone that I can do this stuff because I want to show my friends that I make cool stuff. So basically, that's like what I envision while I make this song.
Yeah, because what do your friends think about your music? Because I know some of your family knows.
My friends, they think it's cool actually. They've been way more supportive now, I think, because I've been like showing it to them. Normally, I was like hiding it because it was
Mm-hmm.
more like a fun project, but I've been showing it to them and they really like it. My friend, one of them did like a top 5 and showed to me like all the songs I like. They put that like on their stories. They're really proud of me, so I can't complain about it. My friends
Mm-hmm.
really like it. Even the ones that don't listen to rap like that, they complimented me on like my production and shit. So can't complain about that. My friends have been really nice to me when it comes to this album.
Mm-hmm. I think it's also one of those where I hear like the Tycox influence like a little more in terms of like the drum pattern and stuff.
Yeah, I try to spice up the drum patterns because mainly because of Tycox and because because of fucking Step Team and those guys. I was
Mm-hmm.
really trying to do that. Like at least at the start, I kind of lost that a bit because I just was listening to other stuff, you know. But it's still very inspired by EVs and margins in them, you
Yeah.
know. Very inspired by Step still, even though people have been kind of clowning on them recently. But like, I still think it's fun. I still think it sounds good.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to say any of this prior to Step, but I see the influence with like people like using like Voxes more, having like weirder like
Yes,
sounds in the drums and whatever.
yes. It's just like a cool mix of. It sounds like spam. It's fun. It's interesting, and I just wanted to do it because it sounded fun. I remember being like on a trip to Sao Paulo, listening to like fucking vibes. The AV song that samples the same sample that Earl Sweatshirt sample, I think. The song, I forget. And like that's so fucking cool. When I come back home, I'm gonna do a beat like that. So, and that's what I did.
Mm-hmm. I like the huh that you do in this song also.
Yeah, that's like what I was talking about. I made the hook. It's a pretty basic hook lyric wise, but it's fun. It's so fun, and I was like, again, I made this song to like show my friends, hey, yeah, I can do cool stuff. I can do fun stuff. I really
Mm-hmm.
like this one. This chorus is like very simple, but it's very catchy.
Yeah. That song, Don't Come to My Crib though. That's one of my favorites. That one is so good.
Okay, yeah. The start of this song, it samples like a TV, like it's a Brazilian TV presenter. He's like really mad at something and he starts breaking the table and then it transitions to like the actual beat. The beat the beat is just like some synths and then I was like I thought about the fact that I basically didn't sample much like music. A majority of the samples on this album are just like stems from Brazilian memes and not like music. So I think that's like the one of the only ones that I sample something and it samples. Should I say what the sample is? Because you can't really hear it. It's it's all time low. You know, Maria, I got your picture.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Maria. People didn't really catch that. I had to tell them, oh, that's Dear Maria, Count Me In, because I love that song. I love that song so fucking much. I like listening to it while I'm in my bike and pretending like I'm in like a little fucking anime character or something in my bike listening to that. It is such a fun song. Again, I love this song. And I sampled that and it sounded really hard. I was really inspired for the beat, like by the beat of Pose for the Pick, the Che song,
Mm-hmm.
because he's like my favorite rapper right now. I'm also very inspired by Che, like when it comes to the flows, because he flows so good. He always has like a perfect flow for whatever song he's on. So that was a big inspiration here, like with the snaps and like the voxes and everything. I was really inspired by that. I really like the songs, and it's like one of my favorites. I remember mixing it and liking the mix so much that I fucking remastered every other song that I did before it, so it sounded better because
Mm-hmm.
this one's just already sounded good off the jump.
Yeah.
I really like this one.
I feel this is also one of those where like I feel like the intro kind of grabs your attention because like I feel like because it has like the vocal chop thing going on in it, which is like way different than the other songs like so far in the album. And it feels like very like powerful to listen to, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, the vocal chops. I just put it on like a sampler and then it did it randomly, until it sounded good, and I think I did it perfect. I heard it somewhere. I forgot where I heard it from. But like the best sample chops sound like they're saying something when they're really not.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, then that's perfect because it sounds really good, and I really liked it. I really like this sample chops. I like this beat a lot. That's like one of my favorite beats from the tape, and I like my vocals on this a lot too. I think I got like the melodies down really, even though it's a bunch of bullshit. Again, I really got the melodies down. I think on this
I
one.
love how like relentless your flow is on it. Like it just keeps going.
Yeah, and that's because that was like the flow state. Like you start it and then you have to finish. I finish it like in one sitting. This verse. Some verses I take like 2 sentences. One it was like one sitting. I finished the song like a day, and I really liked it. I showed it to everyone because I was so proud of this one. This one was my favorite when I finished.
Yeah. Also, is like the Minecraft like XP sound like in there because it sounds like
Oh
it.
yeah.
I don't know if it is.
Oh yeah. There is. There's a bunch of Minecraft sounds throughout the whole album.
I know the firework one is in it a lot.
The firework, yeah, because I heard 2 halls. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna bite that. I'm just gonna steal that because I fucking suck. I think. Oh yeah, it has the fucking Steve, like the OG Steve hurt. When you fell, it goes ooh. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. That's a Vox. I should use that. There's a bunch of Minecraft sounds throughout the whole album. I like this one.
Was like Chicago drill like an influence for that one also? Because that's like another thing I got for that song.
Really? I mean, it is an inspiration. I mean, it has been an inspiration of mine for like since I started making like music. So it always will be in every song. There's gonna be a little bit of me like, damn, like I could see fucking Chief Keef on this because it was more inspired by Che, I would say, and he's from Atlanta, but you know he's really inspired by Sosa.
Yeah.
So it kind of all comes back to it in a way. Everything is, you know. But I didn't really think about it. No, I didn't really hear from that perspective.
Look at the track list. This is a crazy run, like from here on out. Like, because is it Misiga? Is that how you say it?
Siga. That's perfect.
Yeah, like that song. That instrumental was so good.
Do you like it? Thank you. I like my flows on this one. It's kind of like an insane song. I was really inspired by specifically this song. I was inspired by because Cardi had just released music, I.A.M. And I was really inspired by Opium Baby on this one. I think you can hear it in how fucking fast and insane everything sounds. I think there's like a full fucking horse on this one. And because again with the the Ty Cox drum, you just get some random bullshit and then it sounds good. I really like this one. The chorus is just a bunch of repetition, and I was afraid that people would find the chorus annoying, but I wasn't even thinking about scrapping this one off the record. But I was like, nah, because I really like it, though. Even if people don't like it, I really like this chorus because it's fun and it's stupid and it's goofy, so I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, this one of those ones I was talking about where like you were just kind of making noises for the chorus, like even when it wasn't like in English.
No, a majority of them are like words. Even though I was repeating a lot of like syllables.
Yeah.
Majority of them are just like still words. They weren't really noises.
Well, I guess having like repetitive syllables. Like, okay.
Yeah.
This might be like a fuck thing to compare it to, but have you heard like the iShowTOUT feat songs where he raps in Portuguese? He's just kind of saying stuff that like sounds cool together. Yeah. Like it felt kind of like that for this one.
I like iShowTOUT's feat songs. I think because he's obviously just having so much fun while doing it. I think it's kind of comparable. I think I am kind of comparable to iShowTOUT's making songs because it obviously he doesn't really know what he's doing, but it's so much fucking fun that it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Even though I wouldn't listen to an iShowTOUT's beat song, I wouldn't put it on my playlist. I just commend it because it just sounds fun and it sounds like the person who sounds like iShowTOUT's beat was having a bunch of fun while making it.
Yeah, because I feel like the energy and the delivery like shines through the most, but the words don't matter, like regardless of like if you know what he's saying or not.
Yeah. Thank you. I was really inspired by. I don't listen to much of Jack Zebra, but everyone was talking about him like it was like talking about how great he was. And I was like, well, maybe there is a market for like listening to fucking music that you don't really understand the lyrics to. Because I did that. I did that when I was like, since I was a little baby. Because like I didn't understand English, but a majority of the songs in the radio were in English. So I've been doing that. Like I don't think people have a problem with listening to songs they don't really understand the lyrics to.
Yeah, I feel like just as long as it's like it sounds good and it's fun, like that's the whole tape. So
Yeah, thank you. I think that is it. I think the sound carries it, even if the words don't really matter.
I feel like this one sounds kind of like spacier than the other tracks so far. Also,
Yeah, I think it's more. I think it's mostly because of the synthesizer, like the main goes. Pow, pow, pow. Yeah. That wasn't really on purpose. I think I put like some reverb on that synth, so it does sound a lot more spacier, and I wanted to sound really crazy and like out of this world. So that's probably it.
Yeah, that's another favorite for me.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm moving on to Jimmy Neutron. This was another one of those like accidental surprise features where everyone was like, "Zyber's on this" during the listening party, because like nobody knew.
I'm so mad I lost that listening party, you guys. I had a really bad day. Specifically that day, I had a really fucking shit day, and I just wanted to sleep, and I forgot about it, and I wasn't on the listening party. I'm very sorry. I really wanted to attend. I did watch the video of you guys on the Roblox listening party, and it looked really fun. I wish I was there, but I had a really shit day that day. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I hope you're feeling better now about it.
Well, I'm kind of better. You know how it is. But about the song, this beat, it was. I think it's like one of the most Neptune sounding beats of the whole thing. And it's more inspired by like old Tyler beats. Not even like old Tyler, like old Goblin beats, like the old Tyler beats from like
the Ace the Creator.
MySpace era. Yeah, Ace the Creator MySpace era, where he was also very inspired by Pharrell. So it kind of is again like it all comes back to like the main inspirations, you know. But it really reminded me of that when I was doing it, and I really like this beat again. But it's really inspired by the MySpace era Tyler the Creator shit, which has been one of my inspirations for very long. I remember being on with Isaac's on call and like listening to old Tyler the Creator beats because I had no clue what to do. So I was like looking for guidance. So I was like listening to old Tyler beats because that's been one of my main inspirations for like so long. So I think it's coming back with that, you know.
Yeah, I feel like that's also one of those songs where you like instantly get like hooked in because it just like starts like off rip, like puts you right into the beat.
Yeah. The funny thing about these vocals, if you listen to like the second amount of vocals, they're really high pitch because I was trying to be quiet. My grandpa and my grandma were sleeping while I was making that song, so I had to be more quiet. So I think the vocals sound a bit funny on that one, but I think Zyber really carried it because you know he's just fucking goated. He just fucking kills it every time, bro. I love Zyber so much, and he fucking killed this on this one. I love his verse.
Yeah, I said earlier, like, I like how like half his verse is like in Icelandic also, because it's like just like a big like merging of worlds.
Yeah, because like it just shows how the internet can connect literally everyone and how like the passion of music just connects everyone, man. Everything's so fun and just like music just been connecting everyone from every fucking part of the world. He's from Iceland. I didn't even know that country existed. Like, I didn't even know that country existed, dude. What the fuck? That's crazy. I didn't know Iceland existed. Okay, I just didn't know people lived there.
And we're making rap music.
Nigga, who's that? Yeah, and they were making fucking rap music and really good rap music in that. I remember, bro. I remember like the first Zyber song I listened to, and I was like, "What the fuck? Do we know this guy, or is that just like a successful rapper that I don't know?" But no, he's just like one of our friends. I was like, "What? What do you mean this guy has not blown up yet?" Because like he's so fucking talented. Shout out Zyber, dude. Really, thank you for this verse as well, because this is like so good.
Oh yeah, do you want to put the story for how like the Happy remix y'all did also?
Yeah, I think it was like I showed him this beat and like, okay, let's do something right now, and then he just fucking got the Happy instrumental, which is the second time I've been on the Happy instrumental. There's a song I'm never showing it to anyone. There's gonna be like a fucking Roots Baby Lost Media and like Grail. It's like a parody me and my friends did of a parody of Happy. It was like, okay, so there's Happy, then someone did a Minecraft parody about it, and then we did a parody of this parody, but it's about like using drugs because we thought that was funny, and we were like 13 when we did it. So it was like the second time I hopped on the beat of Happy by Pharrell Williams. So that's cool curiosity for the people that didn't know.
Yeah, because I think that song was technically like your debut as Roots Baby, like your first song that you put out.
Yeah, I think that's true because it's on "I Love You Forever."
Yeah.
The org,
Yeah.
the LIY org. Yeah, I think it is. That's a good way to start. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, y'all should definitely work more though, because
Uh,
like I feel like both of y'all's voices are so like distinct, but his vocals are usually like more chilled out, so there's like a cool like difference of like energy there.
yeah. No, I see it. I want to work with Zyber more. I will work with Zyber more, bro. I really like the
Saying it
guy.
now.
Hmm.
I've been trying to also because like I have a beat like on his album that I did with Ty Cox and one of my IRL friends, but I'm really hoping to do some more stuff with him in the future also.
Yeah, because he's a fucking awesome dude, and he raps real good. He knows what he's doing, man.
I hope his tape like really like helps like does something for him because like
Bro, come on. Oh, he's been promoting it so good too, like the whole smiley face thing.
yeah.
Like that's sick. That is fucking sick. I look at his smiley face. I look at that shit. I'm like, oh, that's Zyber. That's like Zyber. I immediately think of him. That shit. This tape has to be the tape that blows him up, bro. Because from what I listened to the snippets of it, it sounds so fucking good, dude.
You know, he did like an early listening
I
party like a few days ago for some people. Like it wasn't a lot of people in that call, but just he wanted people's
Yeah,
opinions. Dude, it's so good, and there's like nothing that sounds like it either. I don't think.
yeah, bro. This has to be the. I can't wait for it. I genuinely can't wait for it. I'm really fucking excited about this new Zyber tape because he's so fucking
You
talented.
know, like I'm so
Shout
sad
out.
that I have to wait like 2 more weeks to listen to it again. Like, because I already heard it, but I
Yeah,
can't listen to it again until it's actually out.
yeah, July 11,
Yeah,
right?
I think when this
That's
will be coming out,
close.
it'll be this week. It'll be coming out like the Friday of the week this comes out. So
Well, whatever. Listen to it when you can, please do
okay,
it
yeah,
because
do
I
it.
know it's gonna be good. I listened to the snippet,
Mm-hmm.
so it's gonna be good.
Yeah, but that's a really fun song. Um,
Thank you.
oh yeah, W. I love that song also. I know someone has like the fireworks in the background for a bunch of it.
Yeah. Okay, so this song that's really the big rush inspiration again with the flows
Mm-hmm.
of just like maintaining one flow. The first name of the song was just gonna be one flow because I just stay in one flow for it because I was just having so much fun. I
Mm-hmm.
remember making this beat. It was like a really fun beat to make, and then going to bed and then thinking about like what flow should I use on this one, and then I just W na 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 na, and I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, that's perfect. And then I woke up wanting to do it really bad, and so I just did the whole track like that.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's like the flow state, you know.
I'm surprised you didn't like forget because like, did you do like a voice memo which you remember, or did you just like know when you woke up?
I just knew when I woke up. I do voice memos. No, did I do a voice memo? I think I have the voice memo for this like on my WhatsApp still. I think I did a voice
Mm-hmm.
memo for this one actually.
Because like I
Yeah, I
always
did a
forget
voice
my
memo for this.
ideas if it's like about when I'm about to go sleep. I always forget them.
Yeah, no, I did a voice memo for it. I think I did a voice memo, but I still remembered it when I woke up, so I
Mm-hmm.
didn't even need it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm confusing it. But I remember recording it when I was going to sleep.
Yeah, I love how like kind of like harsher delivery is in this song. I feel like you emphasize the syllables a lot on this song.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be more like a hard hitting, angry track. Because I realized the beat, I was like, I need to do it justice. So let me like really deliver my shit. You know, I think
Mm-hmm.
my grandparents were in the house as well, so I had the liberty to be as loud as I wanted.
Yeah. Would you say that like the songs you make are influenced by like I guess your ability to record them like in that time period, or do you have like a vision going into it that you're like I need to do this, and you just kind of like wait until it's like you're able to actually execute it?
A majority of them are just made like I don't really wait for it. I'm just like I just do it. I just like look at the beat and I think about it. You know, I don't really have like I don't really plan it. You know, a majority of them I just do off top when I listen to the beat.
Mm-hmm.
There's very few of them that I have a plan of what I'm gonna do before doing them. There's very few of them.
I was wondering because I know like because you know like Flip No Hatana by like Carter, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, like, I know for that song he had to wait like I feel like months until like he had time to like scream that loud like on the song.
Yeah, it's like a scream. Yes, and that's like a scream. Yeah, no, that song, dude. I had that song on my playlist still. Fuck.
That
I
song's
remember
so
when he released
good.
that. I was like, that's so crazy. I was like, that's crazy, right? One of my friends doing music this good, that is crazy. And then we look at us. We all doing music that's very good because we just got way better since like 2022.
Mm-hmm.
20. Damn, been 3 years, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, and that song still holds up too, which is crazy because like, I feel like a lot of the early KD stuff now, like everyone's got so much better, but that song is still like great.
Yes, it holds up because Carter been great from like the jump. Like that's crazy. Like when 2023 it was already really good. I was like, damn, what? How? Right? Because we were all still very amateur at this, and Carter was like out the jump, like killing it.
Yeah, but that song, like, I keep saying the whole tape is just so fun. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, that's like I think that's like the defining word I use for this tape. It's just like fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this one. It's the same flow over and over, but it's so fun. I really like this one. This one is also one of the early songs that I have to like master it again and again and again every time, so it sounded good. So the early master probably sounds like ass, but I really like the version that came out.
Yeah. I think it also helps that it's one of the shorter songs in the tape too. So like even though it is like a little repetitive, like it's like not long. I don't think it's annoying.
Yeah, I had to keep it brief. The whole album is very brief. The biggest song has almost 3 minutes because I like really brief songs. I like fast songs because when I'm in a playlist, normally when I'm listening to music, I'm on my way to somewhere, and I live like kind of close to everything that I want where I want to go. So I like shorter songs, so I have more music while I'm going there. You know?
Yeah. No, I'm the same way.
I like shorter projects as well. So this one has like 26 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
I like shorter records.
And like for the next song, which I also love this one, is The Fever. Again, like the way you come in is so crazy on this one.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really remember what I was thinking when I did that. So it starts like the Roots tag, my tag again. And this actually had like a whole different instrumental, this song. It had like a more of a funk bouncy instrumental, but it kind of just wasn't hitting with the vocals, with the harsh vocals. So I redid the drums, and they sound like that now. So this one is just interesting because I don't really remember doing it much because it's like one of the last songs, and I was like kind of tired. But let me listen to it. Yeah, the drums are really crazy on this one again with the Ty Cox inspiration and stuff. It's just me singing and just like bullshitting my way through it because I was like, I had no flow for this at all. I did not know what to do because it was like one of the last songs. So I was really afraid of like repeating my flow. So I was just like bullshitting on it until it started sounding good. And then it did. I like this one as well.
This is one of those ones where I've been dancing around in my room to it because I feel like it makes you like move around also.
Yeah, this one is really energetic. I think it's like one of the most. I think it's like the second most energetic song. I think Siga is probably more, but this one is like really energetic. I wanted to put a lot of passion, like a bunch of energy on it, because I want the whole album to be like as fun as possible, you know.
So it's sort of one of the like angrier sounding ones, like on the tape also.
Yeah, probably because the guitars. This beat is actually kind of older. This is like one of the older like used beats, and I was like, because when I did this instrumental, damn, it was kind of a weird process. Because the synth I use sounded really bad, so I had to change it a lot until it sounded like the way I wanted to. I remember calling it like an evil pizza beat because it kind of sounds like the fucking. Because like the main instrument, you can hear it. It kind of reminded me of like the little accordion on the pizza. Like on the pizza theme from the the Spider-Man.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
It kind of reminded me of that a little bit. So I called it the evil pizza beat because it kind of sounded inverted, like evil. It's kind of an evil beat, but it's still fun, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if I have much to say about that one other than it's just like the energy on it is so crazy. But that was my main takeaway from that song.
Yeah, thank you. I really like the energy of this song as well.
Yeah, Circulando though. I know this was the Brazilian funk one that you were talking about.
Yes. This is the most. This one I did the beat in like 10-20 minutes or something because it's just like a chop sample and then a drum loop and some sound effects, and that's it. This is the most simplest beat, and it's one of my favorites. What I sample on this one, I need to send it to you later, bro, because this one is like the most stupid beat. I remember I was like scrolling on Twitter, and there was like, I think it was like that page. You know, that page was like 1 second videos. It's just like 1 second videos. That's it. It's like a video of Patrick going,
Wait, that's
but it has like an effect
sample?
on it. Yes. It was like, wait, why does this sound actually good? I should sample that. I'm gonna send it to you later. Cause like Twitter now loops the video, so it kept looping, and it kind of sounded like a Clams Casino like sample. So I'm like, okay, I should use that. And then this is actually one of the first songs that like I already had a plan coming into, like when I was in FL. I was like, okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. So I think it's one of like the most tightest song. And also, when I was mixing that song, I had a really bad fucking, like the worst headphones of the 4 headphones. Like I had the worst one then. So I was really afraid that it was badly mixed, but it kind of wasn't. I kind of like nailed it, which was weird because like it was a really weird sample to mix because it was like not like producer ready because it's like a random video from the internet. And it's off of SpongeBob. So it was compressed. It had a bunch of bass. It kind of sounded weird. It had a bunch of mids on it. So I just had to like EQ it properly. And it kind of sounds weird still, but I kind of like the way it sounds because it sounds really spaced out.
Yeah, I thought the sample at first was like you know that one like Misogi sample that like everyone uses.
Masogi, not sure. I don't know.
I'm gonna send it because you'll know when you hear it.
Oh, yeah, it kind of sounds like that. It is kind of inspired by like that sound, but
it's not that song.
No, it is not. It is not. It is kind of inspired by sounds like that, but it's not. I'm trying to find. Yeah, there it is. Let me send you the link for it, bro. It's just the name of the page is just like best short clips. Wait, this is the sample right here.
That's such a crazy sample.
Yeah, and it's like a drum loop from like a funk pack, and that's it. This song, I really like my vocals on this one. Like one of my favorite vocals ever. Like the harmonies just sound really good on this one specifically. Yeah. I really like this. So it's very aggressive as well, but it's fun.
It's kind of silly. I think this is the only song that I have a complaint on for the whole tape. And I just wish it was longer. Like imagine if it had like a feature and it was like maybe like 40 seconds longer.
Yeah, I really wanted like a Brazilian feature on this record, but I really don't know anyone in the industry. I do. Maybe I'll do a remix for it someday. I don't know. I was thinking about doing like a video for it. So I don't know. I'm gonna do something about it because I also think it's really short. But I kind of plan on it being like the shortest song because I was afraid that it was going to be a badly mixed song because again headphones and also the weird sample. So I'm like I'm gonna just make it short so it's like a fun little thing and then it ends. So that was kind of the point of it. But I think it also sounds really good.
Yeah, I do think it works though because it's like the most different sounding song on the whole tape. So it's like a little moment and then you go back to like everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then y.a.m. This song is also like this is definitely like Neptune's inspired. This is probably the most Neptune's inspired one to me.
Yes, that's the one I was like, I hope people listen to it and see the Neptune inspiration. This one I was actually also a little bit this is gonna be weird, but I wanted to like make my drums sound different than everything else. So I was really inspired by how Burial did his drums. Because he didn't have a grid. He didn't put on grid. So it kind of swang. Some of these songs have it. I remember this one specifically because I was like a bunch of time just doing like the little, because there's like little bongos or little toms on the beat. So I spent a bunch of time just like making them, like each of them, trying to line them up like so they boogie, so they have like a little bit of funk on them.
Yeah.
So I think it paid off because like these drums sound really interesting. I really like the drums on this one.
Yeah, I really like the chorus. It's so good, like the kick shit. Like that's so catchy.
Yeah, thank you. I was like, I remember I was just like bullshit. Again, I was bullshitting, like trying to make a chorus, and I remember I recorded that. I was like, damn, that is it. That's like one of my favorite choruses. Because like also the harmonies, again, I got that harmony shit down. I really like the harmonies on this one, and the chorus of this one, because of the like I think I did a really good job on it, and it was kind of one of the toughest songs to like make sure the vocals were like perfect on because the beat had a lot of space on it.
Yeah, I love the drums too because they're one of like the funkier ones on this tape. It's really like the balance.
Yes, it's really bouncy, and I think it's because of that, because I didn't put everything perfectly on grid. I try to like put every sound ones. So everything's kind of off grid. So it gives like the funk,
Mm-hmm.
I think it just gives a better feel.
Yeah. I also fuck with the Blue Man Group shout out that you did. I forgot they existed until you brought them up again.
Oh yeah, this came in with the whole group, like the Blue Man. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking of, I don't know what I was thinking about the Blue Man Group either, but like, that's fun. Forgot about that.
I think you also sequence the tape really good too, because like this one definitely sounds like it would be like later in the track list.
Yeah, that's like one of the latest editions. I think it's like the penultimate song that I did. I think this one is like the second last one song that I did. So I got everything down, so I was just kind of just like doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I really like this instrumental as well. I really like the little guitar, like the wah guitars. I remember saving that preset just so I need to do like a beachy fun song and use that.
Yeah, I feel like
So
you
I
got
really
the
like it.
aesthetic like down pat for the album too, because it's very like I think you did a good job of making it sound consistent but never repetitive in terms of the production.
Thank you. I was really trying to do that because I feel like my last albums they lack consistency. Like I feel like it was very all over the place when it came to the beats and shit. They didn't have a really uniform sound. This kind of has it, but it's also unique. It's very.
Yeah. To move on to Average Groupie, which is the next song. Oh, the drums in this
This is
one
the
too. The
last
drums
song.
are really, really fun.
This is actually like an older beat. Yeah, it is actually like an older beat that I did that I repurposed for this one. The drums, they're kind of The drums again, they're like just really funky drums I did. I think I changed them a little bit to be off grid, but it wasn't the same as the last track. The actual name for this beat was Black or White because I don't know if you can hear it, but like the instrumental really reminds me of Black and White by Michael Jackson. I don't know if you can hear it, like the guitars.
I don't think I remember how that
And
song
it's like
sounds, so I'm not
jungly.
sure.
Like the guitar go, dude, come on. Michael Jackson was so great. It really reminds me. It sounds like this one sounds more tropical, not even tropical. It just sounds more jungly. It kind of reminds me like of a jungle or like a forest. I don't know if you can hear that, but it kind of reminds me of like an expedition or like a forest or whatever. But I really like this one as well. And this is like the last song I did, so I was really tired of like working on this album. And like, ooh, finally I fucking finished the last song, and I really liked it as well. So it's a really good song. And the beat is kind of like detune actually. I think it's like F sharp, but it's like 30% detune. So the original beat wasn't tuned like that. So you can kind of hear the difference of it. I really like the detune thing. Like Isaac showed me that, and Babby showed me that. I was like, that's the sauce. I'm like, okay, let me try to like on one song because that's the only song that has that. And I think it really worked to make it like a little bit different and stand out.
Yeah, just be kind of random, but like, do you know that one album that like Death Grips sampled for like the Money Store? It was like music for cell phones or something like that.
Yes. Yeah, like the music, like the Arabic cell phone music.
Yeah, like it sounded like that kind of to me.
I hear it. Yeah, it sounds. Yeah, it kind of also sounds like like deserty or like vaguely Middle Eastern. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hear it. But it wasn't the same with those. I actually did that melody, so that's cool. I really like that melody.
Yeah, and
as
like,
well.
how long were you working on this tape for?
I mean, it's like some months, I think. Actually, it took long because I didn't know what to do. But like, if we were to get like when I started to do the first song to now, I think it would be like half a year plus like maybe 7-8 months. Yeah, like 5-6 months basically.
That's really fast, actually. I thought it'd be longer for some reason.
Yeah, it's mostly because I didn't really have an idea what to do. That's why it took so long, is because I was doing shit and then didn't like it, so I just started all over again.
Yeah.
So it was like, I think it says like started this year on here, but I think it was like started last year when I started working on it. Pretty sure. But I don't really remember. I'm not really good with dates.
Yeah. And then to get into the final final song on this project, which is oh, you're gonna have to say this title for me. I'm not doing that one.
Juradinho.
Yeah, I was gonna get that way wrong. But
Juro, juradinho.
but this song, the beat sounds like Sonic R to me. Like, that's what it reminds me of.
Thank you. I really didn't think about that. It was just supposed to be like a dance track. I sent this to one of my friends, and they're like, "You need to release that, bro, because that is like a hit." I was like, "Thank you," because I really like this one. I'm saying bullshit. It's in Portuguese. It's more about the instrumental, and I think I really did it. I did a really good job. Again, I try to do like the thing with like the drums. This one, they're actually more robotic drums, but I also did it like off pattern. But it's still like pretty robotic, like dance drums, normal dance drums. I sampled Metaton on the song. Actually, like my biggest inspiration for this song was Universal Mind Control it's produced by Pharrell again, and it's Common. Common is like a really like a rapper's rapper, so him doing like a more like a dancey instrumental, like electronic type stuff. I was like, that's cool. I'm gonna do something that reminds me of that. I really like also if you can watch the music video for it, bro, because it's like such a fun music video. I was really inspired by this song specifically to do this one. To do like a more dancey track.
Yeah, but also I like how it's one of those outro tracks where like it feels like the outro, but it also doesn't feel like final, and makes you want to like re-listen to the tape like immediately after it's over because it's so short.
Oh yeah, it's like the longest song, and it's like 20 minutes and 55 seconds, so it's like basically a 3-minute song. It's the longest one, and yeah, I just thought it was gonna be final one because I thought it was like the best. Not even like my favorite, but it's the one that people would like the most, so I put it last so people would listen to the whole album.
Yeah, because like I think my record so far has been like I've run back the album like 3 times back to back, just because like you finish it but you want to hear some of the early songs again, so then you go back. I don't know.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you, bro, because like I don't really be listening to albums like that, but people do, and it's like kind of crazy to me because I don't be doing that, like running back albums. It's really difficult for me to do that. Normally I just go to like the highlighted tracks, the ones that I like the most, instead of
yeah, well, I would do that, but like
album.
they're all the highlight on this album, so it's like I just want to hear the whole thing.
Okay, thank you, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I had a bunch of replayability in mind. That's why the tracks are also short, because I really wanted people to know that like I can do this. It's like I can be like make like just like good music. I feel like I had to prove myself again because I was re-listening to the songs that I released back then. I didn't really like it, so like I had to prove myself that I actually am good at what I do.
I feel like you could go with that because I feel like all the songs you could listen to like on their own, but like I feel like in the album is just like because like I like all of them and it's a consistent vibe. So I just want to hear the whole thing in full when I listen to it.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I think I really crafted this like in a good, like I think I really. It wasn't really thought out, but like it kind of just happened, and I think that's cool.
Yeah, I think it's probably most comparable to like Jimmy Neutron in terms of the beat, but it's like a very different vibe.
Yes, because like a whole like dance song.
Yeah.
Basically.
But I guess now that like the tape is out, like how do you feel? Because like I feel like this is like your biggest thing in like 2 years. Like
I feel like it's a really good tape, but I should have promoted it better because people outside our circle really don't know about it. I hope people come out of this interview wanting to listen to it because I think I did a pretty good job on it. The mixing is better than it's ever been, because I really put time and effort on that. I always been put time and effort on that, but now I think it actually paid off. And I don't think this is like even like my best. I think I can do even better than that and improve more as an artist. So I'm just looking for the future, honestly. I just released that and I'm like, that's already kind of behind me. I want to do more stuff for it, but I already am thinking about like what's next,
Yeah. What would you say are some of your like favorite and like least favorite things like about the tape? If you had to think of some.
I really like the choruses on it. I like my vocals on a bunch of them. Sometimes the mixing a little bit shoddy. Like there's one song, I forget which one specifically, that I made the claps a little bit too loud. I hope people didn't notice it. I didn't really like how I forgot about promoting it until like the last second.
Because it was a surprise drop. Yeah, like you just kind of announced like, oh yeah, it's coming out today.
It wasn't supposed to be. I was just kind of fried up in here. and I just forgot about it until it was like too late. So I didn't really promote it. I really wanted to do more visual stuff for it. It's just that I don't. I do everything alone.
Yeah.
I don't have money for commissions, and I edit everything. I edit all the photos, all the videos, all the everything. So I wish I could have like more time with that.
I mean, I feel like you could
Unfortunately, my
like
PC
use
doesn't-
music videos to like extend the rollout though.
Yeah, I'm probably recording something else, but I also have to have cooperation with someone else because it's really hard filming a music video by yourself.
Yeah.
Normally, it never turns out like that good. Really have to have help.
No, I think it'd be cool though because I love the video you did for Disgraça. Like that was sick.
Thank you. It was just like a one shot, and then I was really inspired by like Xavier, because he kind of his music video is kind of like whatever, he's obviously just having fun.
Yeah.
That's also one guy that really inspires me because he's obviously just having fun. He doesn't really care much about what people have to say about him,
Mm-hmm.
and he seems like he's always having fun when he's doing it, like the stuff that he's doing, music videos. Kind of just like does it. He doesn't even think about it.
Yeah. If I had to say like some favorite and least favorite things, favorite is definitely just like it's so consistent in terms of like the fun vibe, and I feel like it's like a more fully realized like thing of what you've been trying to do like previously. Cause like I feel like the feeling of this tape has always been part of your music, but it wasn't fully like harnessed like until now, and it's just.
Thank you. Yeah.
Honestly, like the only thing I don't like with the tape is I just wish there was more. Like that's the only thing. Cause like it's so good for what it is, but like I just want more music from you. That's like the main thing.
Well, I'm gonna release more. I think I'm gonna release more often, and like, cause normally I was like, damn, I have to come back with something really good and then wait for DSPs. But I just want to make more songs now.
Mm-hmm.
So like, maybe I'll just post it on YouTube and then do whatever the fuck for DSPs later.
Yeah.
Not really care about that and just do it more for me than for other people.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I'm gonna do like in the future.
Yeah, because like I feel like I guess this is like not like fully evolved because obviously there's always room to grow, but it feels like you're at like your most fully realized like right now. Like it feels like you've whipped up like the potential that like you had with your previous stuff.
Yeah, I also feel that. I really like this little tape that I did. I'm really proud of it. I showed it to everyone that I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I guess also like what's next for you like now that this is out? Like where's your head at right now in terms of what you want to do?
I want to more like singles and EPs. I already have a thing going on with like Bappy.
Mm-hmm.
We have to plan it more ahead. But I already have some plans for like next stuff, so be sure to look out for that.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you want to work more producers also? Because like I feel like most of your stuff is usually self-prod now.
Self-prod, yeah. Honestly, kinda, because I feel like doing production is like the most fun part, honestly. So that's why I don't really be working with other producers like that. Not even because of like an ego thing. It's just because it's like the most fun part. It's like making the beats, in my opinion. So, and I like myself more as a producer than a rapper. I think of myself more of a producer than a rapper. So normally I just be like doing shit myself. Also because it's like the most fun.
Mm-hmm.
No, like a nigga can be like, the beat carried you. Yeah, I did it because I'm fucking good.
Yeah, but I'm very excited, especially because it seems like you've kind of like this is like your reintroduction pretty much, especially now with the new alias.
Yeah, yep. I think there's like a new start,
Yeah, so I'm really excited for like whatever you've got planned.
Yeah, I got some stuff planned. Be sure to look out for it.
But yeah, so that was Desgraça Elétrica by ROOTSBBY. Was really cool getting to hear like the process for making it, and like just seeing you be so enthusiastic like about like the process also like just shows how much like fun and love was put into the tape, because I feel like it really shows when you listen to it. All those links will be in the description below. So if you are not tapped in with him and you're at the end of the video for some reason, what are y'all doing, guys? Like he's so awesome. Why are you not following him on like literally everything? Come on, guys. And if you've like listened to the tape already, which like I assume you probably have if you're at the end of the video, go listen to it again. It's like less than a half hour. So y'all definitely got time in your day to go bump that. I guess I'll also say like you can listen to, because we have a song together called Chokehold. That was part of my tape with Cameron Scholl, so you could go listen to that perhaps also.
True. I did that. Like that's the first song. I got this new PC. That's the first song I did. I remember, like, I got this PC and like the next day you DM me when a verse. Like, sure. So that's like the first song I did with this.
Yeah, I think you were I think Ahmed was the first person that did his verse, and then you did, and then like because y'all both got back so
Yeah.
fast, I was just trying to get as many people as possible on that song.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. So I remember when that dropped, and I showed everyone like, "Oh, look at me, I'm in the cover," and it was like me with a little water gun. That was so fun.
Yeah. Also, I forget. Is it on Bandcamp or no?
Oh, my album or
Yeah.
like, yes, it is.
Okay, I'll have the Bandcamp link in the description also, so you can go support Mr. Roots Baby directly.
I'm figuring out my PayPal situation though. I don't know if you can buy the digital album. I'm figuring that out.
Yeah, so hopefully by the time this is out, that'll be figured out then. Because it's a really good tape. It deserves to get more love and attention. That's kind of why I want to do this video also.
Thank you.
I think that's everything that I have to say though. So if there's anything like that you want to say before the video is over.
No, not really. I think I really presented it as how it is. I really like this tape. I really want to eat my fried banana that's waiting for me. So I don't really have much to say. Thank everyone for the support, though. Shout out, everyone in the I Love You organization. Shout out to my IRL friends, which I will not name, so people don't fucking go search for them in the streets and beat them. Thanks everyone, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
All right, yeah. Well, this has been a Hidden Driveway Debrief. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.